Hey friends, Zack Sanchez here. The other day I was working with a client and he was having a problem that most of us can relate to. He was having a really tough time making a decision. He had two options that he wanted to choose from but couldn't choose between the two. And so I wanted to share with you guys what I shared with him to help him ultimately figure out which choice to make. So the first thing is, which one feels most right to you? If you were to think about the two choices, which one feels most right? If you go to option A, what does that look like? How does that make you feel? When you think about option A, what's your internal state like? How do you feel? Do you get excited? Do you get a little apprehensive? Which one is it? How do you feel? Option B, how does that make you feel? When you think about option B, how do you feel? Now, if you can't choose between the two with that question, then we move to the second one, which is just flip a coin. No, not because we're going to leave it up to chance, but because when you're flipping a coin, a choice reveals itself. So it's not about chance, it's about choice. So I actually have a coin here. It's going to be a little bit bigger than normal because it's one of the chocolate coins. But there's heads and there's tails. Think about your two options. Option A, or option 1, is going to be heads. Option 2, option B, is going to be tails. I just want you to take a moment and just think about those two options. Think about option A. Get it in your mind, get into your consciousness, and then think about option B. Okay? Now, as I flip this coin, I just want you to pay attention to what comes up. What are you hoping for? Which one? Just pay attention to how you feel. Okay? I'm trying to get all technical. All right, I'm going to flip the coin. All right. Before I tell you which one it is, which one did you want it to be? Now, if you were paying attention, an option, a choice came up. Did you find yourself feeling more of this one? Were you hoping that it may have been that choice or this choice? Which one was it? Okay? Now, if the coin doesn't work, then, at that point, I always recommend that you loosen up your grip of life. You see, if you're scared to make a choice, that just means you're scared of not being in control. And control can really cause a lot of undue stress in your life because life itself can't be controlled. It's a lot like a child going to the playground and he's trying to control everything. He's not enjoying the playground anymore because he's trying to control all the components. What's everybody up to? The next choice to make. He's trying to control everything. But then you've got the kids who are just enjoying the moment. They're allowing things to happen. They know they're at the playground, but they're still just allowing things to happen. They might go to the basketball court, then they might go play in the sandbox. There's no indecision. There's just living. You see, but you can't come from that state of being where you're in the moment when you're trying to control everything, if you're trying to control the outcome. This party that we call life is so fantastic, but if you try to control it, you're going to have about as much fun as someone trying to control everything at their own party. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine throwing a party and the entire time you're just trying to control everything that is going on? Where's everybody at? What's everybody doing? What are they up to? Where should I go next? That would be tiresome. At that point, you're not enjoying anything. So, what choice feels most right? If you can't answer that question, go to the second one. Flip a coin. Think about both of them, and as you flip the coin, which one resonates the most with you? which choice sprung up from that intuition, from that higher self of you? Which choice was that little voice speaking out? If those two don't work, then I strongly urge you to just learn to release your grip on life. Because you can't control future events. The only thing that you can control is how you respond in those events. And that's always in your control. So the only thing that wanting control does is keep you stuck and keep you not enjoying the playground of life, the party of life. All right, friends. Zack Sanchez, and we'll talk soon. And please, do me a favor. Have a wonderful day.